Hey all, today we're watching The Twilight Zone, Season 3, Episode 15, A Quality of Mercy. I guess for our guess of what this episode's about, medical related? I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. I was
That
thinking
title's pretty ambiguous.
soldiers, like the army, because there's a mercy involved. Like, please have mercy on me.
The title's pretty ambiguous.
Yeah, this is a very ambiguous one, so guess we'll see.
Yep. Oh, maybe it is a war related episode.
Oh.
Yes, this is right before Hiroshima.
Oh.
Hiroshima. Sorry, not Hiroshima. Wow, this is because I think Rod Sterling served in the Pacific, so it's supposed to have been based on his experience.
Final. That's right, still. They say that's their limit.
And you know, a lot of people they had plenty of World War II veterans to ask.
What we're trying to figure out is if there's something in your religion that says you're not supposed to send a shell into a cave. How's that? Yeah, we can buy. All right. Okay, well, keep in touch.
Well, that's cool. It's a World War II episode. I
Yeah.
was not expecting that.
What goes? I've got no big yen to run into anything anymore, not at this stage of the game.
Yeah. Imagine getting killed right before the war ended, like the day before it ends. That would just suck. But that continued to happen.
Oh, sorry. Is that Spock's actor?
It could be.
Let's check the credits.
We are the bottom of the barrel. I mean, when they can't move an enemy with the big stuff, that's when they call out the queen of battle, the ever-loving infantry.
The ever-loving infantry.
One, more, less. You got them ringed, according to all the poop. They're finished on Okinawa. Well, they just don't know when to quit.
Yeah, the last Japanese soldier surrendered in the 70s.
Hold up in that cave, beaten.
The last grimy pages of a dirty, torn book of war. The place is the Philippine Islands.
Philippine Islands,
The
okay.
men are what's left of a platoon of American infantry.
Though you said Philippine Islands, which is pretty vague. Like, which island? There's a million islands in Philippines. Well, like Luzon, Cebu. Yeah, I think that
I'm
is him.
pretty sure that's
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Which one of you is Sergeant Coserano?
I was gonna ask him why he hasn't attacked yet.
That'd be me. I'm Lieutenant Katell. I'm taking over the platoon.
Oh, so he's just fresh out of a green lieutenant. This is like a classic story.
Cave down there. Bunch of Japs holed up in it. We've been trying to get them out of there for 2 days. Nothing doing.
That's the way he's like, oh good. A green lieutenant in the last few days of war.
Tough little item. Looks like we'll have to do a little mopping up by ourselves.
Begging the lieutenant's pardon, sir, but you've just inherited a pretty good outfit, but we're not that good. This is infantry, not kamikaze.
Oh, wow.
He had the wrong platoon.
Well, I'm not accustomed to talking to an officer anyway. You see, we lost the last three we had, and there's usually a little space of
Well, you've
time.
been assigned another one. You've got to learn to live with them. We'll start off with a little reminder. When you talk to an officer, you stand up on your 2 feet. You have my sympathy, Sergeant. My job is to lead this platoon. I intend to lead it my way. When I tell you boys to jump, you'll jump. If I tell you to head toward that cave, with weapons port and bayonets fixed, that's exactly what you're going to be
This
doing.
looks like the lawyer from To Live and Die in L.A.
What are your orders, Lieutenant? Think we'll have to move up and then go right in there and...
He's younger?
Yeah,
Oh my
but
god, how
let's-
did you recognize him?
I don't know. It looks kind of like
You asking
him.
my opinion,
Let's check the
Lieutenant?
credits. Definitely.
Lieutenant, the first thing you should do is take that gold bar off your helmet. Take the one off your collar and put it in your pocket.
It was shoot officers.
We lost 3 platoon officers because they made slight motions of commands with their hands. And that's what the Japs look for. The guy in command. But it strikes me we could move in there and wipe them out inside of an hour. Get it close enough in to lob grenades and pulverize them. Lieutenant, how long have you been out here?
I think that is him.
What's
It's his
that got to
eyes.
do with it?
Eyebrows too.
But you talk like it's a football game, and this is no football game, Lieutenant. That's a filthy piece, soldier. I want clean weapons.
Ironically, it looks pretty clean.
That's my job. No sleep or no guts, which is it?
Ooh.
You tired of killing Japs, is that it? Or have you just got no stomach for it?
Lieutenant, now we've seen enough dead men to last us for the rest of our lives. The rest of our lives, Lieutenant, and then some.
And then some. Great line.
You got a big yen to do some killing? Okay. We'll do some killing for you. But don't ask us to stand up and cheat.
Can I even get the artillery shells in there?
Coserano.
He took off his insignia.
Mm.
So he was listening at least. Or he intended to do that, he claimed. We don't actually know.
Those flamethrowers arrive yet? What about the phosphorus grenades?
I'd hate to be hit by one.
Look, we could bypass them. There aren't 20 Japs in there, and they're sick and half-starved.
But the Japs.
They're men, Lieutenant.
If I had to size you up, I'd say you've either got battle fatigue or you're chicken.
You're a pea-green shavetail just fresh from some campus. I'm afraid you won't bag your limit. Or worse, all shook up because somebody might spot you as a Johnny-come-lately instead of a killer of men. But it's a little late in the day, and there aren't many choices left as to how to do it. It all boils down to that lousy cave full of sick, pitiful, half-dead losers.
Did somebody forget to tell you when you fight a war, you fight a war? You kill until you're ordered to stop killing.
He's great in this role.
Yeah. Actually, everyone's been great.
Miserable fat being, there's always someone like you that sneaks in before they close the door to grind an axe before he gives that final order. And how many men have to die before you're satisfied?
Offhand, I'd say all of them. No matter who they are or where they are, if they're the enemy, they get it. First day of the war or last day of the war, they get it.
Oh.
Huh?
Lieutenant Yamuri, you dropped your glasses, sir.
Did he just turn Japanese? The fuck?
He's looking at the other side.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a very strange transition. Corregidor. Oh, they're sieging the Americans there.
Wow. So, because he didn't see them as men.
And now
He
he's
just
like...
saw them as the enemy, and now he's...
So... That must be really weird to play as an Asian guy.
Yeah.
That was exceedingly brave, sir. Trying to get at the Americans that way.
Those are Americans in the cave?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. They have different
There are
uniform...
20 or 30
different
of
hats
them,
early on in the war.
most of them wounded.
No, at first I thought they switched actors for him.
Where are we?
I think they just added some different makeup. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they did.
Who are you?
Who am I? Why, Corregidor, sir.
When?
May 4th, sir.
What was the date before?
May,
1942?
sir.
Or...
No, earlier in the episode when they showed the date, because I
It was
forgot.
August 6th.
Oh.
The year
Yep.
1942.
Yeah, they're in Corregidor.
Is the lieutenant all right?
I like how they're all sweating like crazy. Which makes perfect sense in this weather. In
What
May.
did you call me? What's going on? What happened?
We shall be moving out shortly, and if you're too ill to move, we shall leave you here.
Leave me here.
We have no transport for the wounded.
Something's happened. My name is not Yamori. My name is... Forgive me, sir. I'm all right now.
You what?
I was feverish for a moment. I'm all right now.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
This is such a
We move out in 5 minutes.
very interesting twist I was not expecting.
Yeah, I was not expecting this.
Unfortunately, the artillery was unable to do its job.
Are we to take any prisoners, if any surrender?
If any do, I suppose we
I
can.
suppose we
Number
can.
You will take the first section. Drop down 50 yards in front of the opening.
Just like his plan.
Watch for my signal.
You said there were wounded in there.
I think so. When they ran inside, they were carrying each other. I don't think there are more than 20 or 30 men inside. It shouldn't be too difficult.
Or perhaps we can leave them there. Bypass them.
Bypass them, Lieutenant? Is that tactical?
The identity of the men in the cave.
Does not
They
matter.
are Americans. They
Yeah,
are
see, he's
enemies.
like, that's the story.
Japanese, wounded, walking. They are the enemy.
Wow.
Now he empathizes only with the people in the cave
The
because
Japanese army attacked.
Because they're Americans.
But the comparative health and well-being of the enemy, his comfort or his discomfort, the degree of his anguish or his incapacities have no more bearing on a military action, a tactical move, or a decision of command than the fortunes of an anthill that you step on.
that's a great line.
But they are men.
They are enemies, and this is war. Stop killing.
No!
Return.
What you do to those men in the cave, will it shorten the war by a week, by a day, by an hour? How many must die before he's satisfied?
Offhand, Lieutenant Yamuri, I would say all of them.
Just like him.
They are, or who they are, if they are the enemy, they are to be destroyed.
He's like looking in the mirror. Dropped his binoculars. And now he's... Oh. Wow.
Casarano. Something happened.
Orders, Lieutenant. They want us off the hill.
Who says?
Colonel Hagen. The Air Force dropped a bomb in Japan this morning. A big one. They call it an atomic
Ah, so
bomb.
she's having...
What is it, something, Lieutenant?
Yeah, something.
Well, I wouldn't fret. There'll be other caves, other wars, other human beings you can knock off.
I hope not. God help us, I hope not.
The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven.
That was really sad.
That was... Certainly must have felt really strongly about this episode
Yeah,
since
he must have.
served.
And like you said, some of the writers too.
Yeah. Now most of the World War II vets have passed away.
Dean Stockwell, I think that is him.
Yep. Leonard Nimoy. That's him.
Nimoy, yeah.
That's him.
Cool.
Spock. Cool.
And then Dean Stockwell, I'm pretty sure that's the actor who plays the lawyer. When we saw him in Live and Die in LA, I thought, we've seen this actor before somewhere.
Yeah.
It's just,
He's been alive
he's
so
one
far.
of those, yeah. Those
That's cool. All right. What an interesting movie that they probably...
episodes.
I don't know if they would do that, how they would do that today. Maybe they could have like a similar-looking Asian guy play as him. If they did an
Maybe
episode like that
mixed
today.
race.
Yeah.
Somebody mixed race.
But yeah, I thought it was interesting that suddenly he empathized with the men because they're Americans in the cave.
Yeah.
Then it made him
I get
realize
the
that they're all
point.
men. Yeah.
Yeah. But
So-
even like the sergeant, right?
Mhm.
Actually, the sergeant also looked pretty familiar to me. But even the sergeant, he pointed out they're men.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't listen until he became the Japanese, and
Until he became the Japanese. That was such a funny twist.
that was a
Dropped binoculars,
I did not
transition.
expect that.
So every time you drop binoculars, you transition to your nation's, the nation you're fighting against.
I mean, it was a very interesting twist. We were not expecting.
Yeah, that was like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I thought that they would be debating about attacking or not. That'd be like the whole episode, which was already interesting on its own. But adding the whole switch nations
And they actually
and
have
time.
actors of Japanese, I assume
Yeah.
Japanese descent. And I feel like the Japanese were probably pretty strict.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but I'm sure everybody was in their own way.
Yep.
It was a very sad ending too. When he
Yep.
said, "God, I hope not."
Yeah, he realized that he didn't want to. The war's already over in a
Yeah.
couple days. Now you realize there's no point attacking caves. You can count your spirits, count your blessings that you weren't killed fighting in a random cave right before the war ended the day before.
Yeah, but look at us now. 50 years later, wars
Longer
are
than
still
that.
going on.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like Bad Day at Black Rock, where you don't see any Asian actor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I was quite surprised when we actually saw some.
They even got the
actors.
uniforms, like everything pretty much correct. I like how there's not really any combat in this besides the one guy in the cave shooting.
Yeah.
And they show them the risk. Attacking the cave could have gotten somebody killed because they still got guns.
Yeah.
Guns can kill people. Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
And they realized I don't need to attack the cave. I've already made I've already seen the point. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Equality and Mercy is really interesting.
Yeah, that was a very good episode.
It's cool to get a World War II episode, I think.
Yeah.
Not often we get one.
A very anti-war episode, too.
Yeah, it felt like a very anti-war episode for sure.
And it hits even harder when you know most of these people have been in the war.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
That's so cool to see Nimoy. Nimoy
and Stockwell.
Yeah.
So, especially
so young.
him, he was so young.
God, I did not recognize him at all until you said that. I was like, oh yeah, the eyes. Yeah, he looks similar.
The voice, the eyes, and the eyebrows to me and the face shape, everything. It just.
Well, I don't think we would have made that connection if we didn't just watch the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
That's so cool. Like him and Leonard Nimoy in the same room. Very necessary topic.
Very necessary topic, even today.
Yeah.
People think, starting a war is easy, ending it is the hard part. That's true.
Die and
yeah,
families are ruined.
Yep. If we could have it that way, we could just have politicians fight each other, and everyone else can sit back and
like a boxing match.
Popcorn. Yeah. No one needs to die.
Yeah.
But that's not how this works. Patriotism and nationalism and profit will always encourage people to fight and kill other people. I just saw this thing earlier.
Lack of empathy.
They allegedly, people. This was during the 90s. There was a war in Serbia. Right. The rich, you could pay money to go snipe civilians with rifles. Yes.
That sounds like a.
That's so fucked.
Clockwork dystopian film.
Yeah, that's so fucked that I couldn't believe reading that at all. I hope that's not true, but it's so fucked. Yeah.
In the 90s?
This was during a siege of a city by Serbian forces, and they were like killing civilians whenever they could, and people were paying to do that too. The fuck, allegedly, of course. Yeah.
Oh god, that's horrifying if it's true.
Yeah. Well, it's easy to other people.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction to Equality of Mercy.
Yeah. Full reaction will be on our Patreon.
Yep. If you guys have any recommendations for any Twilight Zone episodes you want us to watch, be sure to let us know in the comments below. Also, our Twilight Zone playlist has all the episodes we've seen so far. If you want to check that out, it's like 15 or 14 episodes we've seen or something like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Thanks for watching. Take care and
have a good day.